labor issues and focus on this tragic story coming in from the central region. 3 school children and a taxi driver have tragically lost their lives in a fatal crash at Nanchibu along the Winneba-Apam highway. The children were returning from school when a speeding vehicle collided head-on with the taxi they were traveling in. Authorities are raising red flags over the increasing rate of accidents on this stretch of road. Our Central Regional Correspondent Akwesiado has more in this report.
The driver of a Hyundai Jet taxi registered CR 748-20 died on the spot after a violent head-on collision with a Toyota RAV4, registration JN 5507-18. Emergency personnel from the Ghana National Fire Service had to work strenuously to extricate his body from the wreckage. One of the school children also died instantly. 2 other pupils who were rushed to the Trauma and Specialist Hospital in Winneba sadly passed away while receiving treatment. According to preliminary investigations, the accident was caused by wrongful overtaking.
We understand that the taxi was heading towards Apam, whilst the RAV4 was also coming from the opposite direction. In fact, eyewitness reports indicate that the RAV4 made an overtaking, and I think the taxi, who was also coming from the opposite direction, did not notice him, and that was what actually caused the accident.
The victims were pupils of Uncle Rich Basic School and St. Paul Basic School. Their untimely deaths have left school authorities and parents in shock. Some school officials are attributing the tragic outcome to the absence of a fully equipped intensive care unit at the Trauma and Specialist Hospital.
The hospital authorities were doing all to rescue them. It happened that one condition, they needed intensive care unit, which was not available here in Trauma Specialist Hospital, Winneba. They made calls either to transfer them to Cape Coast, and the ICU was full. They checked Ridge Hospital and Kolebu, and they couldn't get any favorable decision, that there are no beds.
The Kasua Winneba-Apam Mankesim Highway continues to rank among the country's most dangerous roads, with frequent accidents reported.
Looking at the impact of the accident, you could see that they were, going more than that, and that is very wrong. So we always want to advise them that they should look at the road signs. Where you cannot overspeed, I think it is indicated you can overspeed. There are some areas you cannot overspeed.
This adds up to the several hundreds of casualties who have lost their lives on this particular stretch. Authorities are urging drivers to exercise compliance to road traffic regulations when using this road. For ChannelOne News, I am Akwesiado, Winneba, Central Region.